Have you ever suffered as a part of a team, as an engineer, as a team lead, as a CTO of a company, or as a founder of a company, where you had to drop your dreams, you couldn't even start, or your project suffered lots of challenges and troubles on the way? I have been through this a lot, and hence me and my team came out with Godspeed. So, facing these challenges, we started to solve it for ourselves first, so that we can use it for rest of our lifetime, and also for sharing with millions of creators across the world, want to be startups, enterprises, and other organizations. We are sharing with you a new way of doing it, an advanced all-in-one solution with best practices. It has your microservices framework, it has auto-generated project setup, it has auto-generated CRUD API, test suite, documentation generation, and Docker files and Helm charts, CI/CD pipeline template, also observability dashboard. All of this comes together bundled in one solution. It is cloud independent and shared source. It is self-hosted by you. It is coming under a fair usage license. It is fully customizable. It has no vendor lock-in with us of any sort. With it, you can build anything: SaaS apps, web apps, mobile apps, internal tools in any domain. The use cases: you can build new backends, or start migrating from your existing backends, or enhancing your existing backends, or break down your legacy monoliths into multiple microservices. And you can make different kinds of services that come together to make the modern distributed backend. An enterprise client of ours, a leading fintech firm in India, they wanted to build a facade service, which is basically a lender integration service, which talked with multiple lenders behind the scenes, but provided a universal API consisting of 30 events through Kafka, webhooks, and REST to abstract out the whole lending process across multiple lenders. Our client estimated around 2-person month effort, and then we built it with Godspeed, and it took us 2 weeks, which is a 4x productivity enhancement, and quality, they say it's excellent. How come? How is the product and productivity enhanced? It is because you work in low code to no code, which means you have to do only 20% of the coding that you earlier used to do, and at some places no coding at all. This is because we have abstractions everywhere, which leads to lesser lines of code. Lesser lines of code means lesser scope of errors, lesser work to do. Then the ease of Automagic does a lot of stuff which developers themselves manually have to do and sometimes skip. And the learning curve is very small. You can get started with your first to-do app in 10 minutes. And to understand the framework well, it will take you around a couple of days or maximum 3 days. And it also comes with many advanced features out of the box. Let us consider a project, a sample project of a startup in the United States wanting to make 10 microservices. They would again need to do a bunch of work for the entire distributed backend. Let us say this startup needs 10 microservices in the backend. We will measure it in 3 main metrics. One is the output, which is the product with the quality and the coding standards and best practices and everything, maintainability included. The second is time to market. How fast are you going to market? And the third is the cost of your release plus further upgrades across the next 12 months of your product or service. So let's talk of this startup needing 10 microservices. So we'll measure this across 3 main metrics. First is the output of the team, means what product do they deliver in the end? How is the quality of the product? How well is it documented? And how well does it scale? How is its performance? And stuff like that. Secondly, what's the time to market? And thirdly, what's the cost of release plus maintenance? If you build this without Godspeed, we don't know what kind of team you get, what is their experience, and what other conditions play at the time of building the product. So hence the output is risky. With Godspeed, we assure you the output will be excellent because your team has to do 1/4 of the work now. What is the value of getting a great product and slashing the product risk? It is infinite. Second is the time to market. The experts tell them that for 10 microservices, you will need around 6 months to launch and stabilize. If you are trained in Godspeed, you will do it within 6 weeks in the team of 6 to 8 people. And again, what's the value of that? It's infinite. Now, coming to the cost. The cost is expected around $1 million to build it and then to release it and next 12 months of maintenance. But with Godspeed, the cost is also cut down to 1/4 and you save $750,000, 75% of course, and minus the Godspeed cost, which is still a positive number at the end of the day. So you effectively end up saving on your technology budget. In all, the value offered by Godspeed in enabling you to make a great product with great productivity and with cost effectiveness is infinite. So now coming to the pricing of Godspeed, we will always follow the equitable pricing model, which means this pricing fits in everyone's budget. And there is parity pricing for people from different countries. And there are startup credits as well. The complete feature set is available to everyone across all plans. Everyone gets everything. Godspeed will never have a community version and an enterprise version separately. There is only one Godspeed for all. But is just having the tech solution enough, or do you also need professionals to do your work for consulting, support and development? And they also need you for win-win relationship. Hence, Godspeed offers not just the tech stack. Our vision is to shape an empowered tech ecosystem with lifelong partnerships for symbiotic growth between businesses and NGOs of all kinds, the developer community and Godspeed, where we share with each other technology, support, services, trainings and certifications, and anything that is required to help each other out in a mutually beneficial environment. We want to create value for and with the tech ecosystem, for and with the world. So with this vision and mission, we invite you, students, developers, startups, businesses, to form a trust circle of partnership with us, where we support each other for mutual growth. Godspeed plus community together provides advice and consultation, tech software and solutions, hand-holding and support, extending your dev team, and certifications to developers from across the world on cloud engineering and the Godspeed framework itself. We want you to realize your dream and go out and achieve what is it that you want to do. You grow, we grow. May you grow with Godspeed. Make it happen. And if you have an idea which you want to take to reality, then we are here to make it happen with you. Thank you very much. Namaste.